welcome back to my channel. So I've just been getting like really intense messages all day, and I'm like talking to my spirit guides, like, should I be going on? Should I be talking? Should I be communicating these messages? My bird is talking right now, and I kept getting, yes, like, go on, get these messages out. So I'm getting a lot of like technical terms. Hey, Michelle, what's up? What's up, girl? Are you coming to the angel group tonight? How about you, Lorena? You coming? Hi, Betsy. Hi, Tracy, Serendipity. What's up, y'all? How are you? So good to see you. I just realized like my purse is like behind me. So Sally made it. Oh, Michelle's gonna come to the, yay! So glad. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of like the really intense messages. Hi, Kathy, about our government and about weapons. Okay, so I keep getting these messages. So I'm wondering if, I got some intuitives here. We got Lorena's here. She's an intuitive. I think Michelle's pretty intuitive. Feel free to pitch in on this. If you guys have been getting any weird messages today that you have felt some kind of an energy come up with any type of bioweapons or anything around that. But I keep hearing like over and over again, biomolecular structure coming through and something with the DNA and some type of warfare, okay? So this has come up before on my channel that there are these, kind of like dark agendas, and I had mentioned the bio weapons very, very strongly. I believe COVID was one of them, but it feels like there's another type of weapon, okay, that we have been attacked with that has hit the masses, is kind of what I'm getting. And I know this sounds fear-based, but we have to out it because we have to ascend all of this energy, okay? So I'm going to try to get us more messages on how to ascend the energy, but it feels like I'm getting messages that there is some type of warfare that has gone out, that has been attacking us psychologically, okay? And there is also something in links to it with like radiation, like there is a nuclear element to it. It feels like it's a bionuclear weapon and it's in an energy system. And why they want me to bring this up is because it feels like it's like something with it's not that, honestly, because all the people I've been following on YouTube who do healing frequencies, they were talking about this in the last year. They were doing all of these different frequencies. They were doing radiation removal frequencies. They were doing all of these things. And I was like, what do they know that we don't know? Because, but I feel like what my guides want me to say is that there are foreign enemies, obviously, that are working against our country, but there's also enemies internally that have been working against our country. And we are finding out who they are. Like, I'm getting really, really strongly that we know who they are, okay? That this is being thwarted, okay? It has come to light. We know who they are. We know these people and who have been attacking us internally now. It has come to light. I'm getting chills on that. It was a tower situation, but it does feel like we were attacked energetically, okay? They're saying last year is when it started. That's 2021 is when we were attacked energetically, okay? And so they're saying bionuclear weapons. It's bionuclear weapons that are going out in it's like in an energetic system that goes out and it attacks us in different, I guess, through the molecular structures. This is some like bio stuff. So I'm not really the best for this, but that's what I keep hearing. Biomolecular structure. That's what they keep saying over and over again, my guys. But they're alerting me today about it, that we have already been attacked that the masses have been attacked and we don't know it. We have no idea, and we're not being told this information. As I'm saying that, there's the White House right there with the Eight of Swords. I don't feel like yes, it is kind of similar to chemtrails, Tony. It doesn't feel like this is kind of what I'm getting. It feels like our White House is aware of this. It feels like they have gotten wind of what has happened. We need more truth telling, okay? We need more truth telling about what this is, what has happened to us. We need people to start coming up. Yeah, it's kind of like an energy weapon, but it's a dispersed energy field. It feels like an energy system. And I feel like light workers have been feeling this. I know a lot of light workers have been affected with sleep, okay, with feeling heavy energies pressing on them, even hearing noises like mosquito noises and things like that around them, like these kind of different frequencies that they're picking up. It feels like we have been experiencing or have experienced some form of this attack. And my guides want me to get this out, that we have to bring this to light in some way. So one of the main messages they're giving me is that you can go on YouTube, okay, and there are like radiation removal frequencies, okay. You can go to Altona 777, okay. He's a really good frequency healer. When I say frequencies, it's like tones and different like vibrations. That's what it sounds like. And then he does some pretty trippy artwork to his, but that is the one channel that has this specific frequency, but he has like a radiation removal frequency. I do not know if our government, like, I don't know how advanced our government is, like our weapons and defense systems, if they are aware of these frequencies or not. And it's like, that is part of it, Betsy, that it does cause anxiety, these energies, because it attacks, I think, your central nervous system, I think is how it goes and attacks people. But so basically the radiation removal frequency is like really important. That's what my guys are saying. They're just like, just blast it through your neighborhoods, or just, step outside with your phone and put it out. I'll try to leave the link to that one, okay? But it's something about just getting the right energies into our, I guess, airwaves to combat these energies. That's so funny, Knight of Cups, like offering some information here. But they're saying like we have to know it, like we have to understand it. Oh yeah, Altona 77, there it is, my miter. Biomolecular phaser, see Star Trek. I have gotten so many references to Star Trek in the last year. I have totally heard the video game Mortal Kombat. I have heard like all of these kind of, I guess, things that have shown up for us. But it is something that I don't know. Like it's like, I don't know if we just found this out. I don't know if like the White House just discovered this information that we have been being energetically attacked. Like, I don't know where they're at on this, but I am hearing thwarted, okay? We have thwarted whatever it is. However, it does feel like we were kind of these sitting ducks and didn't know that this was happening to us on some level. They are mentioning, different cancer attacks associated with this, where people are just suddenly getting cancer, or they're suddenly just becoming really ill and not knowing it. This isn't just like out of the blue, is what I'm getting. This was actually an intended energetic attack, and it's something we were unaware of. And I'm getting chills on telling you this, and we have to know it. Like, we have to bring it to light, okay? So other messages right now in terms of like the radiation removal and things like that. So they are mentioning like the DNA, okay? So the DNA is really important on this. And with the DNA, I'm hearing healing. We need to heal our DNA, okay? And if you follow like Steve Noble or any of these other big light workers, they have mentioned these things. I have gotten messages that we need to activate our DNA. I've gotten messages around this. We have been getting bits and pieces of these messages coming across the board from many light workers out there, that something was going on. So it shouldn't sound like super new, but I don't think we understood the level of the attack, maybe, or understood exactly what it was, but we knew something was going on. I definitely know light workers knew something was going on. Another channel that I watch is Dr. Virtual. Okay, Dr. Virtual, he feels like he has a military background, but if you go to his like latest videos, he has some videos about kind of talking to this a little bit, that we needed to protect our DNA and things like that. So that is part of it. So what I'm getting is that our DNA could have been affected by this or altered in some way. So I was guided today to just go on and do like a DNA healing, okay, meditation. There's a lot of those. I believe it's the 777 frequency. So, that was extremely healing to me. And I'm sure you would find that extremely healing as well. So definitely go and check those out. The DNA healing frequency. And ironically, probably not like probably a surprise, but I had a new client come through today that, I never met with her, but she's been following me for a long time. And we were talking about healing and things like that. And she basically dropped to me that she had the Tesla, the Nikola Tesla scalar frequency machine or whatever. And I had researched Nikola Tesla and his different devices and things like that. So it's interesting that today that came up, but I guess all of his instruments are really helpful. Through water we drink, through the food. Is that Lorena? Are you talking about our water? Through water we drink, through the food we eat. It's energy, Lorena. It's not through the food. It's through the airwaves. That's what it feels like. It's like an energetic system. I guess that is what it feels like. They're saying like a radiation type system that we've been exposed to. They're kind of even saying like, yeah, it's, again, like, it's not that surprising, but I just, the urgency of this message coming through today is like, I was a little shocked about it. And the first version of this message, I was like, I'm just, I'm not gonna I'm gonna disregard that and just forget it. And then I feel like the next time it came through, it just came through even louder, the message. And it was like, we have to talk about this and kind of get this out to people to understand that they're not just not feeling good for no reason. Okay. I've had a lot of clients complaining about their health. I've had a lot of clients that have mentioned that they felt off or that something had happened to us in some way. And it's come up on the angel tier as well. So I think that for whatever reason, this energy is getting validated right now. We do have justice coming in upright with it. And I am hearing thwarted, but it does feel like we have been getting to the bottom of it. So other frequencies that can help other than the radiation removal frequencies would definitely could be possibly Arcturian, love energy frequencies. I have been getting messages today as well that the Arcturians, which is I guess considered a form of alien or species or a higher species, kind of like Lemurian or any other type of species. And they have been helping us. And I knew I had felt their energies coming in on certain days. I could feel that they were helping us. And so they are, I guess a species that you could call on. Okay. You can call on the Arcturians. I always, if I call on anything, I would always just say pure love and light, to make sure you're always connecting to the highest beings, the highest energy frequencies, the highest people, and calling that energy in, calling the Arcturian energy in. But the more that we have knowledge of this, okay, the more that we understand it, what has been really happening to us, the more we can really try and heal this energy, okay? Healing ourselves is really a big one, obviously, just healing ourselves and making sure we're taking care of our own health. I truly believe that we can heal ourselves every day, okay? Like I feel like one of my biggest teachings or learnings was the documentary by Chris Carr called Crazy Sexy Cancer. And she had stage 4, I want to say, liver cancer, and the documentary takes you through her journey, and she decides to move toward a holistic route. She also went on a very clean eating diet. She worked with a medicine man, and she completely healed her body, okay? I want to even, they're mentioning Hiroshima right now, okay? They are mentioning how many people there healed their bodies, healed themselves from the exposure of radiation, and just how powerful we are, and to remember that we can heal ourselves if we believe that we can. I have been shown recently that love energy is so strong, okay, that you can heal not only like your looks. Okay, if you send yourself love energy, most of the time when we look in the mirror, we go, ugh, I look gross, or ugh, we're in judgment actually all the time when we look in the mirror. But if we actually were to program ourselves to look at ourselves with pure love all the time, and like basking in ourselves, you can actually make yourself look younger with that energy, because you're sending yourself literally like beauty energy, or new cells that emulate beauty and love, okay? And that's what comes into your complexion, into how you look. And but I've also been shown this for cancer as well. My guides have shown me this year that you can literally send love to cancer cells. You can send love to any parts of your body that are in disease, and you can heal those parts of your body. Even on the movie The Secret, there was talk about that, like the woman, she had cancer, and so she ended up taking like a leave of absence, and she basically watched the funniest, lightest comedy movies for like, I want to say it was like 3 weeks straight. She surrounded herself with only funny movies. Like she was watching like Laurel and Hardy movies, for like 3 weeks straight. And she completely healed her body from cancer. So that's also a message that my guys want to come through. But we have to know first if we've been exposed to something so that we can heal ourselves, right? We have to help to send this healing vibration out to the world, okay? So that's why it is really important that we know this. And from what I'm gathering, it feels like we are not going to get this information in the way that we deserve to get this information, because it makes us look like we are incompetent in some way, okay? That we didn't even know that this was happening. But it was an attack within. I mean, it was an attack internally. That's what I'm getting. It was within our own government, this attack. So, but it is coming light. I keep getting the Hangman reverse, which is one of the most positive cards. It has come to light. And I think that's why the urgency of this message is coming through so strong today, is that we really need to understand that we were attacked, okay? So, there it is. That's the messages. If you guys are interested in a soul coaching session, definitely you can check out my availability. I have some availability this week. I don't ever bring this information to scare you. In fact, my guides are telling me the opposite. They're telling us that we can transcend this energy, that we can call on higher beings to help to clear this energy out. But it is not an accident that people have been so sick. It is not an accident that people have been suddenly getting cancer. It's not an accident that everything has been increasing in that arena, okay? And so it feels like they're saying like, damn, it's like, I just feel like it's clearing out, but we have to be aware of it. Like the energies are clearing out. We have a 9 of Cups coming in with an 8 of Cups. Like the energy's leaving. It's just that we didn't, I'm hearing it's been thwarted, but we had no idea that we have been victims of a very intense, it feels like, weapon. And it feels like it's all coming to the forefront right now. Real positive cards, guys. Like real positive cards coming in around it. But we have to know. We have to know what has happened and the severity of it is what my guides are saying, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I feel better getting the end of the messages out. I gave you guys some really good channels to refer to. And and yeah, we'll see, you know, how everything progresses. But from what I was getting, there's been major outings, like, of people that are crooked. There's a lot of stuff has come to light internally, like a lot. Like, I'm even getting some kind of an agreement that we're getting wind of. We found out about some kind of a coalition, some kind of an agreement that was made. We're definitely like getting to the bottom of what has happened inside of our country now. And, you know, most of us already knew that this was going on before the Biden administration took over, but now it's all coming to light. So anyways, I wish you guys the best. Please send President Joe Biden, a lot of love energy too. Like, please send him like the biggest love energies possible. And to VP Kamala Harris, keep sending them the biggest pummel of love energies, okay? Really send them love and support. Let them know that they are fine, they're good, they're protected, you know, that kind of a thing. Send them high vibrational love energies. And to everyone in their cabinet, everyone who is working for the good, every part of their intelligence, sending them the highest vibrations of love energy right now. I feel like we are all kind of learning about these new technologies, and we're in a little bit of like a learning curve right now. But I mean, it's linked into Harvard, Yale, and MIT. I mean, that's what I was getting last year and the year before, that you know, it's coming in, this intelligence, or these people, the technologies are coming in from our country. So anyways, we're all kind of like learning at the same time. So I wish you guys the best. Sending you guys so much love and blessings, and I will talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye.